man, that fucking didn't seem to be happening on Tinpale TV, but it kept blowing me out that stream yard. And I heard he was saying he was hungry and he was going to his bed and that, so I don't know if any of flew out to this channel or what, man, to do whatever it is his day, but you're more than welcome if you are, if there's anybody watching. So, not been up to much at all, really, to be fair. I've been kinda having it out with some of the people I work with. It's been a tough few days on the heat. So it is tough few days on the heat, but seem to be getting to some light at the end of this tunnel anyway. And I've got the right people at my back, you know. I'm not gonna. I would explain it to you, but what I don't want to do is break anonymity. That's pitch, right? But it kind of boils down to an argument or bad practices, right? So let them do whatever they're fucking doing. Bad practices, I know. It's fucking it's just one of the fucking things, innit, man? It's fucking just, it's, I turn the light off, I see this fucking thing, and it is there. Aye, so it seems to be bad practice, know what I mean, wear them, and that's fine, because I'm more than willing to fight my corner. I'm not going to sit back and get stood on. It's as simple as that. You alright, David? How's things? You having a good night, mate? Hope so. Hope you're doing well, brother. Keep yourself fucking safe, keep yourself fucking right. You know, that's about all we can do, innit? And that's fucking, you know, I'm finding it quite tough, so I'm out and you know, and it's not just tough, it's tough need and see try to explain to people, you know, and a lot of people don't want to hear it, and that's fine, right? But my truth is that, you know, when you've spent 23 years in prison of your life, and you've went in as a young man at 27 and come out at 50, I mean, it's a big chunk of your life that's been removed, and it's not just about catching up in it or starting about where you left off. If I left off, right, I'd be right back in again. But I've tried, you know, and I've managed to stay out of jail by the grace of God, one day at a time, know what I mean? But I'm finding it tough. It doesn't suit me. Know what I mean? And it's starting to piss me off a bit. So anyway, hopefully I'll get the boat, mate, right? And hopefully we'll be alright. One thing I do know, regardless of what happens, I'm a fucking player and I'm a survivor, right? And that's just fucking the way it is, do you know? So we'll just need to do what you need to do, you know, to get where I need to be. I'm not so concerned about them, you know. They want to tell you they know this and they know that and they know the next thing. They want to even call fucking published papers liars and all that, right? It's crazy, man. Right, that's all my fucking baggage about that. Know what I mean? So Davey's chilling, man. Fuck's sake. You quite really so, mate. Know what I mean? It's hard, mate, aye. Listen, David, I'm going to tell you something, right? Yeah. Work out. You alright, you alright, pal? David, don't beat yourself up, right? I'm telling you, don't beat yourself up too much, right? This is a fucking fact that happens, right? See people that say they get recovery first time and all that, right? Firstly, I would say that there's a big percentage of them that are fucking liars, right? There is some, granted, right, that get recovery and take it right away, right? But reality is that the big percentage is that we're relapsers, right? And we come off the rails at times, me included, right? Me included in that, fucking serial fucking relapser, all sorts of issues, man, know what I mean? Lost my relationship and all that because getting out the door for months at a time, coming back in, thinking I could just walk back into people's lives and all that, and fucking, right? It doesn't work like that, man, right? And now I'm the one left, fucking, right, having to fucking trying, uh, having to try and start again at 53. It's a fucking tough gig. It's a tough gig for youngsters, never mind guys that are older. But do you know what? I'm not going to turn round. I'm not going to blame my age, and I'm not going to blame whatever. What I blame is my own behaviours, right, and the way I think. Now I need to go and unravel that, right? I've got 23 years of fucking madness in my head that I need to unravel, as well as the madness I had in my head prior to going to prison, right? But the fact of the matter is that, uh, anybody will tell you that knows me. The only thing I would take in prison was mine sleepers. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't use the fucking whatever. No, and people used to go like that. And I was a prolific user of the brown stuff way back in the day. But you know what? It was better for me no to get involved in it while I was in there because I've been in that position before and it's terrible. It's horrible, right? Trying to keep a habit in prison is terrible, is a horrible experience. And I've done it and I've experienced it and I decided that I didn't want to experience it again, right? And I found it quite easy just to, right? I was sick a lot of the time for a lot of years as well, so I was took up with other things as well. I don't know, you never know what's on the other side. But as I know is that I got through, recovery first time. See, there's one recovery first time. Right, no reason to disbelieve him whatsoever. Know what I mean? No, believe the guy word for word, and he's one of the lucky ones. But he'll probably tell you the same thing as me, right? Is that it's a small percentage you get at the first time run, And not only that, you need to know where you're comfortable, And funnily enough, I'm not going to say, I'm not going to mention the places I'm talking about, but I've never been a drinker, right? Yet the places that you can go to about that seem to suit me better than the places you can go to for the other things, right? So I take it you understand what I mean when I'm saying that, and that's the truth, because I'll tell you what, right? In the original place, right? They're not scared to beat your ass, man. They're not scared to beat you in your place. They're not fucking scared to fucking tell you when you're talking crap, right? And that's me personally. I talk shit all the time, right? So I do, know what I mean? You know, I don't tell lies, but sometimes I talk fucking madness, right? And a lot of what I talk about is prison stuff and all that. And I know people don't like to hear all that, right? And that's fine. But the people that they know me and understand me, they know that it's all I know, really. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to learn fucking how to live in the community outside, right? And I can build a prison in my own head in 2 seconds flat, so I can and put myself right in there, and go like that. Do you know what? And lock the door on my head. It's easy done, so it is. No, and I've battered myself stupid or relapses and all the crap of the day. But you know what? The damage is done, right? And if we were going to live in the day, as we talk about, right, then the morrow's a morrow, and that's that day, right, that you be wanting to get through, right? The day that you're using is gone, right? And I'm not here, right? I don't know how other people feel about this, but see, me personally, I'm not interested in how you came about to end up getting off the rails, right? It's my job, right? And my right as a brother in recovery, right, who struggles and all, right, to try and get you back on the rails. That's it. That's all. Horn out. Can I help? If I can, I will. If I can't, then I'll sit back and I'll allow somebody else to do it. Do you know? And quite rightly so. You know, I won't comment on it. Do you know? Unless I seen them putting you in danger. Right? But other than that, I would have nothing to say. You're entitled to recover in your own way. Right. Now, I've got certain things I do in my recovery, right? I do every day and whatever, and there's things that I do, like one thing I do 3 times a week, and there's another thing I do once a week, and I try and get in some meetings in between and whatnot. But I've learned it's important that you take a day off as well, right? And Sundays, my kind of lazy day, although sometimes I end up out and about, whatever, but I choose that as my lazy day. Do you know, the weekend's finishing, no, sit, catch up some telly, do whatever you're doing, blah, 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 do you know, and get ready for the Monday coming, because it's quite a busy Monday I have, you know, I have a group, do you know what I mean, for a few hours during the day. And then I do cold water therapy at night and meditation. So for another couple of hours, you know. So Monday's quite a busy day in regards to recovery. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot, right? It's like a lot of people will go like, it's a fucking normal day, you know. And it is to most people, but to me, that's quite sorry, that's quite a long day for me, and it's quite a trying day for me, you know. But it's also a good day. You've probably seen the videos last week, nah, man. We had the party last week, man. What a laugh, man. We had a big paint fight with powdered paint. No, the guys versus the lassies. We all done our cold water dip, know what I mean? The lassies and the guys, they usually do it in separate days, but because we're having a party, we're all together. So we're all doing cold water dipping, getting a laugh, and then they put the music on, right? And when they put the music on, man, the big man goes to work. It's as simple as that, man. Know what I mean? No, I've discovered dancing just in the last, what would you say, maybe 6 months or so, right? Now, I've not danced in my life, ever, right? And every time music comes on there and about, I'm the first guy to make a move, right? So don't get me wrong, I'm probably pure crap at it, right? But, do you know, I seen me get a lot of comments. I seen you on, I seen you doing this, I seen you doing that, do you know? And funnily enough, somebody went like me. There was somebody doing a bit of dancing, they were kind of angry, and actually somebody shouted on me and went like, you're doing a dance halfway hard, man. So they must have had a wee bit of faith in us that I could maybe win. And for what I could see, she was pretty good at dancing. No, so for me to get picked to try and beard, you know, I can't be too fucking that bad. But I don't think dancing's about dancing in it. It's just about fucking moving your body and feeling good about it. No, I mean, no, I don't think it matters what way you dance. No, I mean, Alan, you watching? For fuck's sake, I was trying to get you earlier. So I was. I'll phone you, I'll send you a message. Thing me, fill you in a couple of things, man, because I was trying to get a hold of you earlier, son. So I was. And Julie and Chloe were with me. Know what I mean? So they were. I don't know if you've met Chloe. Chloe's Julie's daughter. Chloe's lovely. But they were with me. So they were all seeing me. But. Aye, well, dear, I'll get in touch with you. Hi, Liz, how are you doing then? You alright? Good to hear from you. So it is. Yeah, Listen, and I watch it, and I always read. Do you know what, Liz? I always read your comments on Facebook with interest. No, you're an interesting character, know what I mean? And uh, the do you know, you've got a good way of putting things, do you know, and I like that. So I do, because I'll tell you what, do you know, you're right when you were mentioning about the stuff we were talking about and all that and whatever, do you know, and do you know what, see, looking back, I think I'm a wee bit guilty of posting that with no taking other people into consideration, which I should have done. I should have put more thought into the fact that, do you know, this could create a bit of a thing, because I seen you were having a bit of a said to with some guy, I think, and I was like, oh shit, man, what have I caused? So I'm sorry about that. Do you know, that's my bad. Do you know, and I make sure that what is it they say? Put the eye before the E. Huh? Put the intellect before emotion. I think that's what they say in it. And somebody that's well versed in all this stuff and whatever, do you know, and he's a good guy. So is this guy. I was talking to him the other day, and that's what he says to me, because I told him that I was angry and I didn't want to come in here and say something or do something that I regretted. Now, me doing that's a result. That's a good result for everybody. For me to take time out and go like that, because I can react quite quick and quite badly, and it can go wrong really, really quickly. And I took the time out to think about it and go, what is the consequences if I decide to do this? Right? They did it all on me. No, so did they do it? And then I thought to myself, you know what I mean? I thought to myself, do you know what? That's not a bad thing. Do you know what I mean? But as I say, I was fucking, I was pissed and hey man, how you doing? Long time no hear. Yeah, you good? Brilliant to hear from you, man. Fuck's sake, that's made my day, that. So I hope you're well, brother. Good on you, man. I'm glad to hear from you, mate. So as I was saying, so I was pretty pissed and I was angry. And I know what I'm like when I'm angry. You know, I can fucking go for 0 to jail in the time. So I've managed to cut back, you know, and not react badly and no fucking let it thing with me, you know. But some of the things that you would think that they would ask, do you know, you would think they would ask about health, they said this, that, the next thing, and whatever, right? Your life's as if you're left to your own devices. And it's only when you they want to start in. That's what annoys me, right? Now, as far as I'm concerned, if you're in somewhere, right, and you're fucking working, eh, that's what you do, right? Going on them like a motherfucker. Know what I mean? That's not the way fucking it doesn't work like that. That's hard. No, and people are beating themselves up bad enough. People are fucking no why and then themselves because they're full of shame and guilt and all the rest of that shit that comes with fucking having a relapse or fucking having a bad day or whatever. And then you're finding that people want to stone on you and all, instead of going, how can we fucking help you? Right? That's what annoys me. Still going. Good on you. Good on you, son. Still going, man. There's no many of us audience left. Neither is pal. But I know you're a warrior, mate. Good one. Aye, so as I say, sometimes it's been a wee bit tricky, it's been a wee bit fucking hard going, but you know what? Eh, I've started to look at other things and put them on the back burner just to make sure that I've got a fucking contingency. You know what I mean? No, I always have a contingency. No, I mean, no, I don't do nothing without thinking, what if it backfires? What am I going to do? No, so I've got a fucking few fucking irons in the fire. know what I mean? No, that my problem is, and I've already said this, is that see most places. Now I could walk out of here the new, right, and walk to a pal's house within the next couple of minutes. Right. Right, I could go to other houses that are around the city if I wanted. Right. Fucking blah blah. In jail no time, right? And I don't want that. No, I mean I don't want that for myself. Know what I mean? Uh, and it's fucking no good. No, I think nowadays that they've made jails that good that they're fucking bad. I don't know if that sounds weird, right? But I think you'll understand people that know jail. I think they'll realise what I'm saying there. No, they've made jails that good that they're fucking bad, right? Phones in cells and all that, man. Fucking, oh, come on, man. It's a fucking. Oh, how you doing, Roger? Are you alright? Yeah, there's always a shout out for the leg boys. That's the boys that are here. That's the boys who can catch your dinner. So it's these guys. Right, they've been with me for day one. So they have always supported me. Good lads, man. Always supported me, always had nice things to say to me, always fucking, sometimes when I'd been fucking, I'd been quite low and doing that, some of their comments were just enough to make me feel that bit better about myself, and I thank these guys for that, man. Like, boys, number one, definitely, have a good one, guys. Aye, definitely, man, lovely boys. Uh, and it's good to see that. It's good to see that people support. It's good to see that people are interested in sitting and listening to you. To be fair, it's like I looked at the Sean Atwood interview no long ago, right? And thanks, Roger, man. That's very much appreciated, my brother. Use all stay safe, guys. Yeah. Oh fuck, I forgot what I was going to say there. The I don't know what it was, man. I was going to say something. Barky, you alright, man? How's things, brother? Plodding on? Good to see you. I was going to say something and make a point, man, but I forgot what it was. That's what happens when you get old. That's what happens when you get old. Oh, Jazza, how you doing, man? You dematerialising? Yeah, it's alright, don't worry. See if you dematerialise, I'll get Tony. He'll rematerialise you in 2 seconds flat, right? No, he can do a blink and eye, you don't even notice he's done it. Fuck's sake, man. Fucking hell. Actually, I had one guy. A guy sent me a. I'll say this. A guy that I've known for years, right? And I've always been friendly with, right? I sent a message, right? Now, I know he gets drunk now and he gets a bit nasty when he's drunk now, right? But he fucking really went in on me, right? Quite hardly, right? And called me a liar, right? Called me a liar, told me fucking I wasn't a real fucking con, I was a bum, and I was this, and I was that, and I was the next thing, right? Fucking, and I'm going like to myself, for fuck's sake, no, I mean, what's this all about? No, and I didn't even give it a minute I wasn't buying into it, right? No, and I wasn't buying it because he is my pal, and we've never had a fallout. I don't know what's happened, right? I don't know what's went wrong. But I found that with quite a few people I know, to be honest. And some of them are quite known partners that have been on podcasts and stuff like that, right? And suddenly, no, there's no sign of them, there's no thing with them, and wait a minute, 2 seconds. Oh, Tell them I'm back. Tell the Irish boys in Ireland I'm back. Oh, man, that's good to hear. That's something else. That's good to know that the people are even asking for you. Man, thanks very much, man. That's really that's kind, man. So thanks very much, brother. Uh, Thanks, Talker on you too. Thanks very much, darling. That's very much appreciated as well. See, and the thing was, we're talking about Atwood Singh, and I looked at Sean Singh, right, and he's got something like 430,000 views or something with my podcast, right? Now, I've looked at some other ones, right? No, because I wanted fucking big and smart and I wanted to fucking have a big ego or that. It was just the curiosity I done this. And I looked at some other ones and they've been out for like 2 years or 3 years, some of them a wee bit more, and they've got some like 40,000 or 60,000 or 90,000, whatever it may be, right? And then you've got the share stuff across all the other platforms, right? That runs into a lot more than that, right? And the thing is I say to people, I go, by the way, the numbers are technically Sean's, right? But Sean, the podcast wasn't about Sean. You know what I mean? Oh, I would like to think that that amount of people have watched it because they were entertained in some form or another. Some of it was sad, some of it was pretty brutal, some of it was very funny. Some of it was just normal day of life. But what I didn't do was set out to start naming people and dropping names and this and that and the next thing. No, it was about me, that podcast, and simply about me and about my life. I'm not interested in naming guys, not who I know and who I don't know. It makes no difference to me who I fucking know and who I don't know. Know what I mean? If you don't know them, you don't know them. If you do, you do. It's as simple as that. Some of them are pals, some of them aren't. No, that's it, man. But as I say, it seems as if a lot of people have kind of fucking blanked me a bit since it. What they have, and it's people, obviously, that are involved on YouTube and that, and stuff like that. And I wouldn't like to think it was jealousy, man. Know what I mean? Or a daft fucking, it's... I'm like, come on, man, it's a fucking YouTube channel. Know what I mean? It's fucking one of these things. No, I don't do things like money ties channels and all that, right? It's just not the way I do things, right? And nothing against anybody it does. No, that's fair, but I don't do it, right? I don't do it. I'm not interested in getting money fucking off the backs of fucking other guys, fucking, right? Some of them are suffering, or some are fucking listening because they need a hand up, or some are just listening for a laugh and getting a fucking laugh and a joke, whatever. I don't care, no. As far as I'm concerned, they owe me, you all owe me nothing. No, I mean, you owe me absolutely nothing. No, I mean, for me, come on here and talk to you, I'm not a fucking, I'm not Al Pacino, fucking far from it, but I'm willing to take the time out to fucking have a chat. I can't be fucking a bad thing, I don't think. So it's, aye. So, as I say, I think it kind of backfired me a bit, and to tell the truth, it actually backfired on me on the outside, and it's probably about time that I told this story, actually. And many years noticed that I disappeared for a while, right, and I went on one, and I got myself into a fucking pretty sticky situation, man, right, with the white gear, and then a dog prescription, right, prescription stuff, right. So I went bad quickly. So I did, and I was in a pretty bad way. You'll have noticed that I've deleted a lot of stuff after this, right? And that was during that period, right, man. I look at it and I look fucking terrible, right? And you must have been seeing the same thing, right? And I'm sorry to even expose you to that. But as I say, I've done the thing with the grace of other people. I spoke about it, the necessary people at that point in time. And you know, they agreed with it, they were excited about it. I goes away down to Bristol, I does the podcast, blah, blah, blah. What I didn't count on was it getting shared onto other platforms, right? And somebody close to me, right, who's very young, seeing it on TikTok or something like that, right? And ending up exposed to it. And it fucking broke my heart, so it did. And it cost me my relationship, more or less. That and other stuff. Do you know that and other stuff? But do you know that was like the icing on the cake? No. So as much as it's good, not I regret it a wee bit. Well, but you know, what's done is done. I've already said that, didn't I? You know, what's done is done. No, I mean, there's no going back now. So, let's not let it fucking be the way it is. Simple as that. Aye, but that's about the long and short of that one. It was pretty brutal, to say the least. Like, well, so that was it, man. Fucking, so aye, so all in all, the day's not been that bad. You know what I mean? So what I usually do at this time now is I'll know me a cup of coffee. I've got a juice. I've got juice, some nice juice there. Uh, I make a wee cup on that, and then I'll see if I can find a movie to watch, something to watch. Take us into the night, and then we'll deal with it tomorrow when it comes. But fuck. I don't know if you have enjoyed listening. I don't know if you have made sense. So I will. And I'll say, God, right? Everybody stay safe, right? And I keep these on my thoughts and prayers. Don't think that I don't a day, right? I always do, right? Actually, I've got somebody to say a wee prayer for in a minute. No, I mean that I meant the bus earlier. So I did, and I said I would say a wee prayer for her. You know, and I'm not a dead religious person, that, but I believe a wee prayer goes a long way. Either way, do you know? To me as well. I'll say good night, and what I'll do is I'll make sure I'm catching up with you more often. So have a good night and stay blessed, guys. Right? Be good and be safe. Right? Love yous all. Bye bye. Night night.